Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. This is an amazing, beautiful Thursday. Hope you hope you get your day started off with a good smoothie. And I'm gonna just jump right into this right here. I'm not gonna hold back any bars. Notice that I haven't been hitting my slogans lately. I just been going into my topic that's really important because I know that my slogans I cut them down, or sometimes I don't even say anything, or I just jump into my topics. I usually play some jazz music to get our days started real good. So I'm gonna play a little bit of jazz music first. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. Uh, no, ain't nobody's giving it up like us. Ain't nobody's talking like us, and somebody's not doing that. And that's cool. We finding our own lane. We finding the things that we like, and we're finding the things that the people like, and people want to hear, and people want to talk about it. That's really important because at the end of the day, mental health is really important. And things that we need to talk about with mental health and how mental health. We're gonna get right into that. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. That's coming with bangers and hits for you. Bangers and hits for you. Bangers and hits. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. So you know I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and us to expose murder, death, killed, barbaric, evil, twisted way. Coming with knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. Yes. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yes. Awesome Flow is here. Got the amazing dopest channel out right now on YouTube. Ain't nobody giving it up like this. That's right. Okay, let's jump right into this. Definitely. I had to cut it short because my topics be really good, and my topics and my content be really good. We're talking about mental health and how mental health care is on a rapid high in all around the world, in the country, in the United States, especially in New York City. You see a lot of mentally ill that's on the trains, mentally ill that's on the buses, mentally ill that's on the street, mixed in with drugs and alcohol and a lot of other things. A lot of mentally ill care that needs to be taken care of. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, right? The reason why I picked this topic because it's really important, and we need to address this topic. There's a lot of people's not talking about this topic. I know there's a lot of hot topics out there and things that needs to be talked about amongst a lot of other people, but these are real life situations that we deal with on a daily basis, especially in New York City and all around the world, as mental health progress. It's not degressing, it's progressing. And you can't quite get your hand on the mental health because it's out of control. A lot of these things, a lot of these acts of violence which is being committed in our societies and our communities is by mentally ill patients that's not being met with medication, or they don't have an institution where they can find some type of help or some type of aid to deal with their mentally ill um, suffering and pain. So they're afflicted out on society. They're afflicted out on the trains, on the buses, anywhere places where it's public at. They're gonna inflict pain and suffering upon the people. And what happened is that these are random attacks. These are random attacks. And what's gonna happen is that if we don't watch out, your head hurt. Listen, I don't know, my man. I don't know why your head hurt, but if we don't watch out, there's other people like it's gonna come up with ways and actions to say they mentally dysfunction, they mentally ill, and they're gonna do really body harm to citizens out here. Because this is a lot of stuff going on. I also want to talk about. Oh, okay. Please like, share, subscribe. You have a you we deal with it. We deal with it as bus operators and train operators are dealing with MTA. You deal with a lot of mentally health. We deal with it firsthand every day. When you are a bus operator or just you just people in general deal with mentally ill. So I had 153. I had 150 jobs before. I had 153 companies, and we was trained for mentally ill, right, to deal with a lot of pain and a lot of suffering that people have upon themselves as they say society. They blame society. They blame their family. They blame any and everybody for their mentally ill challenges that they go through each and every day. Okay, you working late? Okay, okay. So you have a lot of mentally ill people that is dealing with a lot of stuff that not being met with care, love, and care, love, and benefits for them. But you also, on the flip side of that, you have people that have mental health problems that they afflict on you. They were afflicted on you, straight like that. No, they blame every situation, everything that they going through, or everything, all the problems that ever occurred in their life, they blame it on you. And this is a small circle of individuals that know you, that you encounter, that they'll blame each and everything of their mental health on you and say that you are the cause of their mental health. They're blaming right on you. They blame these acts on you is because they don't have nobody else to blame it on. You do an act or you did acts in the past, they're blaming on you. You know why they're blaming on you? Because you did an act. Never mind anybody that did acts upon them or took advantage of them or disrespect them or did anything. Never mind that. They're blaming on you. They're blaming on you. So this is another part of the mental health that we have to deal with, of others are not coping with their pain and not, letting their past die out, not letting things that happened to them in the past die out, and not moving on. In order to deal with traumas and depressions, you got to learn how to deal. You got to learn how to deal with mental illness and mental care. And once you learn that, then you can be able to deal with your traumas and pain and suffering, because a lot of pain and suffering and traumas come come from neglect, childhood abuse, childhood childhood memories of things that you went in the past, way before you encounter me, way before you start dealing with me, way before you started talking to me, right? You had mental issues. You had mental things that you was dealing with. So when you got to me, right, it was just dormant. So whatever I did, right, whatever I did towards you, you amplified it and placed all of the problems, right, on me. You placed it everything on me, right? But not knowing that I had my own issues that I was dealing with. I had my own issues. I may have been dealing with alcohol. I may be dealing with cigarettes. I may have been dealing with being molested. Every a lot of things. So that's why it's really really important to understand each other, pain and suffering, and coping with the pain. I'm gonna keep it real with you. A lot of people that I know that know me, right? They thought or they wished and prayed that I would not be at my position in life right now. That I would not be here on YouTube, or given a platform and given a voice to talk to you, or giving you advice to talk to you, or giving you a level up to talk to you, or giving you a strategy to talk to you, and the things that I had to overcome, the darkness upon traumas and depression, upon being molested over and over and over again. Yes, I come to you as a victim, but I also come to you as a spiritual leader, right? A spiritual a founder, that I had to find my place. I had to find my loop. I had to find my role and embarked on it and get on it and go in there and fight demons and darkness by myself, literally. And it took me years and years and years to conquer my demons, conquer child traumas, and conquer child depression, and conquer being molested, and conquer being talked about, and conquer being having racists upon me, and conquer being homeless, and conquer me smoking cigarettes, and conquer me drinking alcohol, and conquer me sleeping in the gutter in Ramek. Yes, this is true. These are the things that I had to come up with and conquer what? Of being in the shelter for 4 years of getting my place. And conquer what? MTA, passing the training and getting my CDL and working for MTA. Nobody never thought that. Everybody looked at me as down, 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 down. But I overcame my traumas. I overcame my demons, literally. So you can do the same thing. It's just that individuals that dealing with coping with their pain and dealing with mental health, they don't want to. They don't want to. They want to hold on to the darkness and path of a lot of things, and then mixing in with medication and things like that. But they're going to keep you in the forefront because that is where that lies at. It lies that trauma. You are that trauma. You are the depression that caused pain upon them. So they're going to leave it there. They're going to leave it there. And then if you sit down, talk to these individuals, or some of them, the individuals that's being afflicted with traumas and depression, they're going to talk to psychologists, and they're going to fill them up with medication, and they're going to keep that person there in the forefront instead of telling these individuals, you know what, you need to forgive this person with inside of your mind and your thoughts. What happened is you are their bag. You are their bag. Every time they prescribe medicine to you, and you talk to them one-on-one, whether it's openly or secretly, whether it's on a camera or whether it's behind closed door, you are a bag for them. And they're gonna keep preaching to you and teaching to you and keep procreating scenarios to you so you can keep coming back and being fed with medication, not telling you that you need to forget that person so you can overcome your traumas and depression and so you could begin to live your life. These are the issues and the things that we need to talk about. And that I learned that on my own. Everything I did on my own was through me and the Almighty Creator, the Alpha Omega, my higher power, the Creator, the Alpha Omega Lord of everything in the world. Yes, I had to go to Him, and He helped me get through. He helped me deal with my traumas. He helped me deal with my depression. He helped me deal with my homelessness. He helped me deal with joblessness, not having clothes, not having nobody to talk to in my life, not just having motion and movement, and not dealing with goofies and widows. Yes, goofies and widows. So you have to find your ways and action on what you need to do as an individual, as a person, and come up out of that darkness as it overspreads you, as you sit there and talk to individuals that's aided into your mental health. They aided into that because you are a bag to them. And you are a candidate for new medication that they want to try and run up your insurance for this medication. This is actually true facts. They keep you dumb, deaf, and blind. The only way that you can conquer this mental health is get in there and fight your demons. Literally, it's demons in there. There's a demon in there. It's a mental demon. It's an image demon. It's in there controlling your thoughts and understanding. You have to get in there and fight it literally. So these are the tools that I use, that when I had mental issues and dealing with traumas and depressions, I had to go in there and fight. Put down the alcohol, put down the cigarettes, put down any and everything that was plaguing me and that was bothering me at the time where I could deal with my mental health that I was going through. But I conquered these demons. After finding out, I found out I don't have mental issues. I don't have these issues like the people said. It's just I was plagued with demons upon demons and demons. Literally, they would control your mind, body, and soul and have you thinking that you got mental issues. And then other people that have mental issues, they can afflict you with their pain and suffering and try to put it on you. This is actual true facts. This is actual true facts. So I'm here to tell you that you need to deal with your mental issues one step at a time. I don't recommend that you do medication. I don't recommend that you deal with a psychologist. I recommend that you go in there and fight these demons, right? And that you go in there with your high power, because he's the one that can control and have the power to destroy all the demons that is plaguing you in and out of your life every day. This is facts. You have to start to forgive. You have to restart forgiving in order to receive. Brothers and sisters, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen all around the world. You got to start forgiving in order to receive your blessings at the end of the day. You're not going to get no blessings by putting your traumas and depression on me. All you're going to do is be plagued with more traumas and depression if you're trying to do that. Because I'm strong enough and able enough and have the knowledge and wisdom and information to reflect that. Because I came from that very same dark place that you was in, probably even darker and deeper than you. This is facts. So this is each one teach one, right? This is not for you to get upset. This is for tools that you can use to get you out of the situation. But now, if you're a person that can't deal with that, right, and need to deal with medication, then so be it. Then I can't stop you for that. But I'm telling you, I don't recommend that you using medication, and that you don't use a psychologist, because the best psychologist is the Almighty Creator, Lord of all the worlds. He is the best psychologist, and that can get you through darkness upon darkness, darkness upon darkness, and triple your bag. Triple your bag. In order to receive, you have to forgive. You have to forgive with inside of here and there. Because I was plagued with the same thing. That's an actual true facts. Please like, share, subscribe to the dopest channel out right now on YouTube. This is all big facts. This is the dopest channel. Ain't nobody giving it up like this. Ain't nobody giving it up. I'm going to give it up to you, because you know why? It's free for me. I get my blessings. So this is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that is coming to you. Don't forget that the notification bell. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. So you can know that I'm dropping bangers and heat for you and I. So we can get over this darkness, devil, demon, demonic, twisted mindset. Give it back to the procreators, yes. Coming with knowledge and wisdom and understanding and experience from a spiritual eye. This is all big facts. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Conquer your demons. Conquer your mental health. Conquer your demons. Conquer your mental health. This is actual true fact. Conquer it. You can do it. You can do it. If I did it, you can do it. This is all big facts. Yes, that's right. Conquer those demons.